Last time, the party decided the best way to draw out their target, the man they are investigating, who has mysteriously bought up several plots of land and is collecting taxes from those businesses, was to go to the merchant district of Wickshire and stake out the area. There they find a man loosely fitting the description of their target, a man dressed in semi-robings with a red sash tied around his waist. They approach the man and fake an argument to get his attention before dragging him into the argument. He gives the party a dispassionate stare while revealing a marble mask behind his wrappings all around his face that completely obscure his facial features before he walks off. The party follows, where the obscured man quickly notices them and begins to lead them deep into the industrial district where guards do not, or seemingly do not, patrol much. They try to goat a reaction out of him for a time before losing interest in departing while the man watches them leave in a dark alley. They all retire for the night, and Ophelia suffers a nightmare while Jax reads some of his book bought while investigating the previous day to find it being saucier than he might have expected. The next morning comes calmly before Jax exits his apartment before finding it booby-trapped. He opens the door to hear a clack, a spark, and an indefinite hiss. Jax dashed out of his apartment, but isn't quite quick enough to avoid the damage and takes some damage from a firebomb that lights most of his apartment on fire. The masked man then appeared and summoned a blade from Shadow before beginning to approach Jax, who quickly turns and leapt through the flames of his burning apartment to flee. The mysterious man gave chase for a moment before guards arrived, and the mysterious man turned invisible and escaped. The guards helped Jax put out the fire in his apartment before asking for a description of the mysterious man. Jax shows the guards a medallion to the guards, who quickly become more cooperative and ensures Jax ensure Jax that they will inform their superiors of the man. From there, the party then proceeded to meet Royce Benton and inform him about what happened to Jax, where he tries to console and hype up Jax. They go to the bank next and flash their medallion to gain exclusive access to bank information. There, they meet Alfred Fisher, who helps the party find the address of Hafayette, the name of the man believed to be the party's target. Lou opens an account before they ask no other questions before departing and looking for the address given. They find the location to be an abandoned-looking warehouse with little inside. There, they are attacked once more by a mysterious man, where Ophelia used magic vines to sprout from the ground and restrain the mysterious man, resulting in him blowing himself up to escape, unable to pull himself free of the vines. As he also casts darkness on himself, resulting in a awkward situation of no one being able to see him, and he can't progress towards the party and just decides to leave. The party then proceeded to investigate the warehouse to find little but strangely elegant and expensive-looking set of armored robings and weapons, complete with a belt buckle that has a strange-looking symbol that they did not recognize. And that brings us to tonight's game. I believe you guys are outside of the warehouse, unless you guys wish to go somewhere else right away.
Well, that belt buckle sounds like a good place to, or good thing to give to Ride.
Yeah.
To ride?
Or, not Ride.
Royce.
Yeah, to ride.
We could find a ride.
Okay. Royce.
So you go talk to Royce. You go to the Forever Drip and you walk in. It is later in the day, in the evening, or close to evening. You walk in. It is a bar-esque location, more like halfway between a bar and a restaurant. Tables are decently full, while the bar itself has several people sitting there. And you find Royce sitting at the bar, chatting up some guys who are also sitting there. But as he notices you guys come in, he quietly ends his conversations with them and kind of looks to you all as you approach, asking, "What do you got for me?"
What don't we got for you? It's nothing.
What?
I don't know.
We found our guy, but he got away. But we did manage to get this belt buckle.
You found him.
Yeah, but he got away.
Well, what do you look like?
Well, there was a lot of darkness. He had like this dark shroud around him. But pretty much like everything we learned about him checked out, the whole like red belt and everything. So.
Huh. Darkness. Okay. Interesting. I knew he was like a stealthy guy, but didn't know he could do that. But you mentioned a belt buckle. Why don't you show me that?
Okay, I show him the belt buckle.
Okay, so you guys like take out the robings, and it is not huge, but it is, you know, it's like what a Texan might wear, that kind of size of belt buckle. It is elongated diamond shape with a long pointed end, kind of pointing down, with a circle like going down the middle of it is like a circle and a square, like repeating in that pattern, as with the squares being like on their sides to look more like diamonds. And he kind of like looks it over and says, huh. Well, not quite sure what this represents, but I guess I could take it to my boss and he might know. He's more well read than I am, so.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And he kind of he takes the. Are you just giving him the belt or giving him the full armor?
Just the belt.
Just the belt. Okay.
He doesn't need the rest of it.
You hand it over to him, and he kind of he reaches back behind his belt and pulls out 200 gold for each of you.
Sweet.
And he says, well, good work, but keep it up. And then he looks to you, Jack, and says, and don't let this guy fucking scare you. Can't kill you once, can't kill you twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack
Jax was trying to ponder the meaning of that statement.
So what do you guys do from there?
So I guess we're just waiting for that thing to be identified.
Yeah, so if you guys are done talking to him, Royce would probably then get up and leave.
Well, we could do some of the side stuff. Oh, I need to take better notes. The crier was saying stuff. Alright, yeah. You know what we could do? We could also look at the Duke's son murder.
Should probably figure that one out. So
Actually, that's a good point. Before we get too far on it, you should ask Royce if that's something he knows anything about, or should we keep our noses out of it?
So you ask that of him real quick.
Yeah.
He kind of looks to you and says, well, kind of above my pay, you know. I'm a tax collector and I kind of a middleman for my boss, and he kind of like leans in a little bit and says, but I heard it wasn't like, you know, a sickness. I heard might have been some, you know, maybe poison or something by the king.
Ooh.
The king or the Duke?
I heard the king. You know all about the feud between the king and the Duke. You know, Duke Alwyn Fines is way richer than the king is right now. King's pissed about that.
Oh.
King just take the Duke's money?
Oh, I suppose he could try, but I haven't heard anything yet.
Okay. Well, I guess while we're waiting on that sash to be identified, we could look into that a little bit.
All right.
Sounds good.
How do you go about that?
When we came in, it was his funeral. Okay, how do we go about this?
Yeah.
Go to the palace?
Are we trustworthy enough for them to just give us information on this? I guess we're going to try.
Them who?
Whoever's at the palace.
Okay.
Well, let's see. Hold on. We could also. I mean, Lou could be like saying, "Hey, I'm a performer. I'd like to offer my services to the Duke." perform during one of his feasts.
I could be your manager.
A pretty good dancer.
Okay, Jax is the dancer, I'm the manager, and Lou's the minstrel. Let's go.
So you guys are going to the keep?
Hannah, that means you're the roadie.
No, I'm the manager.
Yeah, you get to carry all my stuff.
Oh, yeah, fair. I'm big.
I hand you all of my stuff, which is, like, maybe a satchel.
I pick it up, and it doesn't weigh me down at all.
Okay, so you guys go to the keep. You guys approach the entrance and center, and I mean the keep isn't like like smack dab in the center of Wickshire. And you guys kind of walk up the like spiraling slanted roadway that leads up to the entrance of the keep. And as soon as you get there, you see that the drawbridge is up, and you see guards standing on your side of, I don't want to say moat because it's not full of water, but it's like a gap of land. What do you guys say?
Go up to the guard and be like, hello. I'm the famous Lou. Lou, they call me. I would like to audition to perform for the Duke.
Go ahead and roll persuasion. Okay, so 19. He looks at you and says, well, I haven't heard of a Lulu, but, yeah, do you have, like, an appointment?
Nope.
He doesn't need one. He's just that good.
And he says, well, I've never heard of him, and you don't have an appointment, so I'm not really sure I can do much here. I guess I could.
How would we make an appointment?
He says, well, you gotta, if you maybe speak with one of the masters of the city, or speak with someone high ranking, but maybe not someone that works in the keep. I'm just a random guard. I'm not quite sure.
Wait, guys, maybe we should figure out where the Duke goes and then run into him there.
I don't think he goes anywhere.
What? I don't know, maybe like the bathhouses or something. Like, it's... I don't know, man.
He has like a secret club with the university president, clearly.
I mean, he probably does.
Where does the Duke... I don't know. Who would know this? Oh, can we maybe ask... His name's not Ride. What's his name?
Royce?
Royce. Maybe we can ask Royce where, like, politicians go to hang out.
Or you can ask this guard.
I don't think the guard's gonna know. I mean, we could ask, but I don't think he's gonna know.
Alright, I go up to the guard and I ask him, you know, I've been looking into getting into politics myself, but I need to do some networking. Where could I find some people to network with?
And this guard says, hey, look, man, I'm just stationed here to guard the palace. I'm not of that standing.
Can I check and see if he is lying?
Yeah, roll insight. He seems to be telling the truth.
Alright, Jax just turns to the party and shrugs.
Great. Thanks, Jax.
And it is at this point where the guard you're talking to kind of squints his eyes at you three and kind of really gives you all a look over and says, you know, I've got a description of a strange band walking around the city lately, flashing all sorts of memorabilia they shouldn't have. You three wouldn't know anything about that.
Nope.
No.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
All of us?
Or yeah, deception, yeah, you're right.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't.
Is it all of us?
Yeah, all of you.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I'm way worse at deception, but I rolled a 20 anyways.
Maybe we should just scoot on out of here.
I was
Nat
on the
20
other end
like
of that
balanced out by Nat 1. You
No,
see
it
the
wasn't
guard.
That one. It was a dirty one.
You gonna get negatives?
Oh.
Yeah, -1. to the
Well,
section.
it's still 1. And he kind of looks over all of you and says, and he kind of says, "Look, if you keep bothering me, I'm going to demand a search."
Jax just starts sprinting away.
You just turn and run.
Full speed.
Lou looks at him really confused, like trying to putting on a performance of like, I have no idea why he did that. I honestly don't.
Looking
I
at
just have
Jax?
to Back away
Yeah.
and saunter away.
Okay. So 2 of your party members have backed away, Lou.
Yeah. And just,
One has sprinted away and one is backing away. What do you do?
there's just like, well, these guys apparently want to go get some lunch, so I'll talk to you later.
Nice.
And the guard says, "Right, yeah, you 3 go on your way and do that."
I will. You have a good day.
The guy just like snorts at you as you leave.
Rude.
And as you guys descend the road leading to the keep, you hear the crier once more.
Oh.
As there are many throughout the city. You hear him yelling out, "Scuffle at the Nervous Lily leaves bar owner worried for safety, saying that the guards of Wickshire aren't doing good enough jobs and demands increased patrols." He takes a moment to breathe and steel his lungs one before calling out again. "Curses on the rise! Beware common household objects and those around you, for they could carry curses. Skin, blue in color, are telltale signs of symptoms far worse to come." He pauses once more to take a breath and then yells out, "The Tresian Empire marches further west, claiming more and more land from Vrogel, the once great empire. Region after region falls and adds Vrogel men to Tresian ranks, eager to turn west and claim our own land." He pauses once more and then says, "Strange men donning black robings and masks have been spotted wandering the streets. Beware! The curfew is still being enforced and the Duke urges the people to remain home after sundown."
What curfew?
He's mentioned this before.
So it
What
sounds
time
like
is it?
That's why we were running through the streets.
we have some options.
He continues.
Oh no.
False city officials have been reported. Beware, it has been asked by the head of guard that all citizens scrutinize the official regalia and documentations of those referring to themselves as officials. Furthermore, it must be reminded that no elves or those of elven descent are able to hold such high status. If any find any elf or one of elven descent posing as a city official, report them immediately.
Okay.
He then continues. The use of magic is on the rise. More often has it been found that arcane casting have been taking place for frivolous reasons. The Duke, Alwyn Fiennes, and Master of Magic, Christo O'Bron, plea that those capable of arcane manipulation of the weave refrain from using their abilities unless under direct supervision of the Academy Arcanum. To do so otherwise will result in costly fine. He then continues, "Sewer trouble. The call for mercenaries is at an all-time high as more and more hounds of hell are found roaming the sewers. If you carry a blade and are willing to risk your life to clear the sewers, report to the Hunters Guild and ask to be given such a task for generous pay as reward."
Excuse me? I feel like we should look into that.
That's the sewer inspectors right there.
He then repeats all the other ones. He seems to be kind of just going through them so people can hear it as they walk by.
Yeah, that sounds like our jam. We know where the Hunters Guild is.
Let's do that.
Okay, so go to the Hunters Guild.
We just have to keep in mind that Ophelia can't be flashing regalia anymore.
I put my
probably
hood up.
shouldn't either.
You put your hood up? Okay.
Yeah, I put my hood up.
So you guys go to the Hunters Guild?
Oh, but actually before that, we could talk to the town crier.
You want to talk to the crier?
Yeah.
Okay, you go up to him and you see it is this kind of scrawnier looking dude, maybe a little taller than average, but has like plain brown hair. Short, is wearing like a kind of thicker cloak to stay warm, and under that is like pretty common like white shirt and leather pants. And as you walk up, he continues to announce the news, not really paying much attention to you.
I wave.
You wave to him. He, without breaking his announcement, he kind of like nods to you and then continues reading.
Say, hey guy, do you happen to know how or where we could set up an appointment to meet with the Duke?
You see that he kind of looks at you a few times, but continues to just keep announcing the news.
Or just where do you get your information from? We'd like to know where all the good information lies.
He kind of stops for a second and says, and kind of like whispers like a hiss at you. I'm reading the news. Ask me later. And then he goes back to reading the news. Or announcing the news.
Where do you get the news?
It seems this guy is doing a job right now and is bothered by...
Boo, okay. This guy's no fun. Luke continues on to the Hunter's Guild.
Okay. You guys go to the Hunter's Guild and walk in, and it is later in the day, so it's relatively busy. What do you guys do? You guys walk to the front and to the dwarf?
Hey! Any updates on our bounty for our good friend Hans?
You see, he's been smoking a pipe for a while now. The weed inside has been fairly scorched, and the smell is potent. As he kind of looks to you and says, "No one's really biting on that one. Seems maybe the money you put up for it was not great."
How much should we put up for it?
I don't remember. Did you guys write it down?
I think it's something like good 50 silver.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Spent 50 silver on info. Wait, no, that's spent. Never mind, that's different silver.
What kind of bounty would get more attention from some of the more skilled hunters around here?
He looks to you and says, well, you probably know that just as well as I do, Jax, but I would say at least 100 silver would get people's attention. Maybe a few tens of gold would really get someone after it.
Jax throws him a bag of 30 gold.
Whoa.
Okay. He kind of like raises his brows and says, well, that'll probably do it. And he kind of drags it to himself and, gets up, walks behind him, and puts it in a lockbox, and then returns to his chair and says, I'll update the flyer as soon as I can. Need anything else?
We heard the town crier yelling about stuff in the sewers.
He says, oh yeah, there's quite the strange happenstance going on down there these days. Seems dogs on fire are filling up the place, and we don't know where they're coming from, and we're offering 5 gold per pelt.
We should have skinned a couple of ones we already killed. But we are called the sewer inspectors.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of what we're supposed to be doing. But also, we kind of wanted to figure out who killed the Duke's son.
Yeah.
Are you saying this to him?
No, I'm talking about you guys. Like, what do you want to do?
This one seems a little easier for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And when you guys mention the sewer inspectors, he kind of like scratches his brow and says, "Oh shit, that's right. Kazar came in, got the note. She was not happy, to say the least. She's in right now if you want to see her."
Sure.
So you guys go into the back and go to her office, which is like straight down the hall, and it's like the last right. And you knock, and she opens up the door, and as soon as she sees you, Jax, she slaps you in the face and yells, "What the hell were you thinking?"
Hello.
And she says, shit, Jax, I'm under so much fucking stress right now. The last thing I need is a cryptic message from some random group called the fucking sewer inspectors.
I told you guys.
She continues like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? What the sewer inspectors? Are you fucking serious? Have you lost your mind? We're mercenaries, not clowns."
Oh, wow.
That's funny.
Yeah, I agree.
Jax is like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes we need to make sure that we're not known.
And you see she kind of like brings a hand to her forehead and sighs and says, "Fuck, first someone breaks into my fucking property, and now like right after I get this weird fucking note from you. You had me I was freaking out. I had my bow on me at all times for a day, for how long has it been? Like 2 days?"
Yeah, something like that. I'm sorry that you had to go through that, but who broke into your house?
I don't know. It wasn't my house. It was just some warehouse in the industrial district.
Oh. Who gives a meaningful look to Ophelia?
Well, Jax got it instantly. Jax says, "Well, I hope you catch the bastard."
And she kind of just like stands there, like crosses her arms, says like, "It's not even. There's nothing even in there. Like, why would anyone?" And she kind of just mutters and trails off a little bit. Is there something else you needed?
Yes, we wanted to partake in the hound killing, because we are the sewer inspectors, right? And Jax gives a laugh.
She frowns at you and says, "Talk to Belnir," and slams the door on you.
I deserved that.
Yeah. Okay.
She hit me. She got what was coming to her.
Let's go talk to Belnir.
Okay.
Did where do you do that?
She told us to go talk to him again. Right? That's what she just said.
Yeah, she just said go talk to Belnir.
Okay.
Alright.
Belnir.
Okay, so you guys walk out from the back, and he smiles at you guys as he's puffing on his smoke, or his pipe, and kind of like laughs a little bit and says, "Cheeks looking a little red, Jax."
Jax says nothing.
Good commentary.
He leans forward on his desk and says, "Well, you all looking to get on the contract of killing some hellhounds?"
Hell yeah.
All right. Next group is leaving in the morning. So you can do that, or you can go by yourself since you're already a trio. All we're looking for is pelts. They're pretty hard to fake. They look like charcoal mixed with burnt fur. So
You aren't like looking to see why there are so many hellhounds down there?
you see the dwarf just kind of shrug and says, "We're mercenaries. I don't give a shit."
Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, well, so let's go to the sewers.
So you
We
guys
should
go-
enter where we did before, right?
I was gonna say no, because aren't those thieves that don't like us down there?
Oh, maybe we should find a different entrance.
Yeah. I'll ask Belnir if there's any specific sewer entrances.
Yeah, there's one close by that we've talked to the guards with that we've been using. Use that one. Tell them you're part of the guild if they bother you, and they should just let you be on your way.
Alright, sounds good, thank you.
He says, "Yep, have a good one." And what do you guys do?
Apparently go down to our natural habitat.
Okay. You guys exit the Hunters Guild, and when you do, some guards spot you guys pretty quickly and begin to walk your way.
Hello.
You see, it's a pretty big group. It is about 6 guards that are all carrying weapons. There are 2 sergeants, and one comes up to you and flashes a piece of paper that says a bunch of stuff that you guys don't have like long enough to read, and before announcing, "You 3 are being arrested for having unregistered memorabilia of officials. Come with us quietly, or we'll be forced to use violent methods."
Wait, what?
I was wondering about that.
What do you guys do?
Run away?
You try to run.
Would you guys come with me?
Lou's been harboring suspicions.
Jax would not follow in running.
Wait, what do you mean you're suspicious? Wait, what are you talking about? What's happening?
Ophelia is
There's
just panicking.
I mean, that's a reasonable, reaction.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, I asked
What's
what
going
are you
on?
talking about? Like, what are you talking about?
Are you asking the guard this?
Yeah.
Lou is kind of giving a oh geez. I was wondering.
And you see the guard, as you ask that, the guard says, we've many guards and others have noted the three of yours uses of memorabilia that denotes you as officials of the Duke's government. And there is no
fuck, I knew
record
that
of,
guy was lying.
and there is no record that you three should be appointed to such office. If you would come with us and answer our questions, and if you don't, we'll be forced to use violence.
Is it possible that word of us being officials has not gotten to you guys yet?
You're asking the guard this?
Yeah. Like, is there some processing that hasn't been done?
You see.
You're asking about paperwork right now?
You see the guard kind of like looks at it, the paper he flashed to you guys. He looks it over for a second and then looks up to you and says, "It has been reported that that you've showed the guards alone your memorabilia 5 separate times and have used such station to command authority that you should not have."
We'll come with you, but we probably want to talk to our lawyer.
He doesn't say anything of that, and then just kind of gestures for you guys to start walking, and he begins to lead you guys if you follow.
Jax follows.
Okay.
Okay, I guess
Sir?
I'll go.
Everybody follow.
Yeah.
Oh, the leader.
And you guys are following the 2 sergeants with the other 4 guards behind you guys, kind of formed into kind of a boxing formation, so you guys can't like easily like run away. And you guys are led to the large barracks in the center of town that is kind of built into the hill Wickshire Keep is built on. You guys are led in, and you guys are taken to separate rooms and are told to sit down before they're small like interrogation rooms, and you all wait a while before individually a large man wearing similar armor to the guards, except has even more regalia than the normal sergeant, as the sergeant has like a feather coming out of his helmet and a sash across his breastplate. This man has a full cape. He has a goat's head helm. He has goat's head medallion around his neck, except unlike your guys's, which is like a flat medallion with a goat's head like printed onto it, his is like a 3D like pounded into shape representation of a ram, and has a really expensive and elegant looking set of sword and dagger attached to a weapons belt. He is technically seeing you guys individually like at different times, but just to make this like simple, he'll ask questions and you guys can just answer. He walks in and he doesn't even sit down. He remains standing as he kind of like looks down all of you, and you see he, unlike everybody else in the city, this man is very dark skinned. He has a short graying beard, and he has the wrinkles of a middle-aged man. He looks down on all of you and asks, "What is your name?"
I'm the famous Lou Goy, otherwise known as Flu Lou. You may have heard of me.
And you see he pulls out like a book and starts writing some things down and says, okay. He asks the same questions to Jax and Ophelia.
Jax Tallbash.
He kind of like looks you over and says, "Yeah, you're a mercenary, aren't you?"
Yes.
Interesting. And you see him scribble down some more in the book, and he's looking to you expectingly, Ophelia.
My name's Ophelia.
Just Ophelia? No surname?
Ophelia Monstera.
Where might you come
Vigilia.
from? Where might you hail from?
I'm kind of all around, man.
He scribbles some things down and says, But where were you born?
In a forest.
Which forest?
There were evergreens there.
Mm-hmm. And you see him scribble down some more. And he then asks all of you, you have all been noted using memorabilia as a way to denote status that none of you have been appointed. Where did you get this memorabilia?
Someone who is an official of the city came up to us and contracted us for a couple of jobs.
Who was this man?
His name was Royce. He said he worked for the city, and our friend Jax vouched for him.
Uh-huh. Did he say who he worked for, specifically? What name did he give you?
You know, you're asking a lot of questions.
He just kind of like narrows his glare at you for a second before scribbling down some more in his book.
Come on, man. I don't know. When your friend vouches for someone, you kind of just take it. I don't know.
Uh-huh. And then going over to Lou, how do you respond to this question?
It's Jax's friend. He put us through a very odd interview process, which has never really sat well with me. But he himself had these medallions which belong to the government, so we've kind of been going along with it.
Mm-hmm. This interviewing process, what was it exactly?
I want to talk to my lawyer.
He grunts and writes down some in his book. And then he asks, your actions using these medallions have been relatively organized and seemingly being used to achieve some sort of goal. What goal is this? What task has this man put you up to?
To stop corruption in the city. And by corruption, I don't mean corruption of city officials. I just mean corruption of the people.
And how exactly did he ask you to go about this?
Our role was mainly focused on the businesses and making sure that all business activity that was taking place was legal.
We have lawyers and tax collectors for all that. Why exactly did he want you to do that?
The people that were potentially causing the illegalities are too dangerous for lawyers and tax collectors.
And then, what does Ophelia respond?
He just wanted us to investigate like some businesses that were originally, going bankrupt and then kind of just out of nowhere started doing well again. I mean, he was worried that there was some fraudulent activity going on, and like, well, we didn't really. I wouldn't say we really trusted the guy, but like we could see where he was coming from on that.
You see the guard, this guard writes down some things and then says, and you didn't think it was suspicious that he decided to hire some mercenaries to investigate rather than an auditor or a lawyer?
Well, I'm sure that like we can do things on a different level than them. I'm sure he wanted to be a little more secretive and have more of a specialized team.
All right. And you see him scribble down some more things. And then how does Lou respond to this question?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely seems like we're not going to be running into as much red tape as some of those office guys. So I can see why he wanted us, but I don't know. It's all that never sat super well with me, for being honest.
And why is that?
Oh, just I've been thinking it's like some sort of deep secret agent thing, but if it's not some sort of deep secret agent thing, then it's pretty sketchy.
I see. He steps out for a while, and after a time, some guards show up and lead you guys to a larger cell that you all three are able to sit together in before those guards leave. And there's just like a guard watching the cell, but you guys are mostly alone at the moment.
Oh, hey there.
Oh, hey, Jack.
I know what you're gonna say. I didn't think you would do that to us.
Remind me how you know this guy?
I was in the military with him.
And he does what for the government again?
He's an agent. That's what he told us. You guys believed him too.
No, Lou and I were cautious.
Instead of playing the blame game, let's figure out how to get out of this situation then.
Okay.
We'll play the blame game once we're out of this sticky situation. I don't like breaking the law. I don't like being in trouble.
Well, I think all we can really do is hang out until they decide what to do with us.
Yeah,
I suppose we could try to break out.
I think that's a bad idea. If we were gonna break out, we should have just ran away.
We bribe a guard. We have a lot of money.
What have they allowed me to keep my book in jail?
All of your items have been confiscated. When
Dang.
No.
My book.
Ha! I have gold in the bank. They can't confiscate that.
That's a good point. Dang.
Well,
Let's
the
see.
account is probably frozen, but it's still there.
Eventually, you guys are escorted back to your separate rooms again, and he comes in individually and asks you guys some more questions. They're pretty not super important, and then you guys are escorted back to your cells once more, and eventually night comes. You guys are bored in your cells before you see the room that you're in it's very dark. They don't keep it well lit in there. It is just this long hallway of multiple cells. There aren't many guards, and you, out of the darkness, see a man draped in black kind of step out of the darkness.
Of course.
Yikes.
You see this hooded figure kind of like look up and down the hallway for a moment, and then approaches your guys' cell.
Okay.
Who's there?
Guards.
You yell guards, and you see this person kind of approaches you guys and like whispers at you, "Shut up!" And you recognize this voice as Hans.
Ah, hi Hans.
Hans?
Ah.
And he says, "You guys really bungled up this one, didn't you?"
Dang, I want my gold back.
As you see him kind of hunch down and begin working on the lock. Yeah, he's just working on the lock for the moment, and then says, "You guys, what the hell did you do to get into this much trouble?"
Royce, kind of betrayed us.
Oh yeah, you mean the shady guy?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's my friend you're talking about. Well, we'll see about our friendship status. I don't really like being lied to.
Happened to you, man.
So you see in like a snap, Hans pulls out his thieves' tools and quickly unlocks the cell door. And you see he pulls out from his long cloak all your guys' items, your belts and
Jeez.
backpacks, and hands it to you three and says, "Getting in here was easy by myself, but getting out, that's not so simple. Follow me." And he begins to kind of run down the far end of the hall.
Okay.
You guys follow?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
guess.
everyone roll stealth checks.
Oh, this is bad.
Oh no.
I trust Hans more than I trust Royce. Unless they're working together. Stealthy day.
I can't do anything right.
Oh no.
It was overall success because he's part of your group for the moment, and you guys managed to sneak out of the hallway into this like open clearing area as kind of more this locker room-esque area where people or where guards like store their things before they suit up in gambesons and swords and helmets and go out guarding. You guys find there are 4 guards in here, seemingly still relatively dressed in guards uniforms, as they are seemingly like dressing down for the day. They haven't taken notice of you guys. What do you do?
You sneaking?
There aren't a whole lot of exits in this room. There is one like across the room. You essentially have to pass them to get to it, and that will lead seemingly down another hallway. You all roll more stealth.
Yeah.
You see Hans like sneak forward, not making a single noise, as the rest of you loudly like trip and kind of your knees buckle a little bit from like trying to mimic his posture, trying to stay crouched and low. You end up kind of making some noise, and the guards quickly turn to you. You 4 and says, "Hey, what are you doing out of your cells?"
We're looking for some food. Nobody has fed us yet.
He yells at you, and he draws his sword and says, "Get back to your cell now."
Okay.
You're just going back to your cell.
I don't know. You guys got any?
I mean, is it just one guy?
It's 4.
Oh. And there's 4 of us?
Yes.
You guys want to try and bust out?
Jax
It's
is
up to you.
apprehensive about breaking the law, but he will do what the party wants.
How you feeling, Lou?
I don't know. It's up to you. We're already in a lot of trouble.
Alright, then let's go back to our cells, I guess.
Hans is gonna be so mad. Jax tries to conceal whatever items that he can conceal so that they don't get taken.
Trying to
Same here.
conceal them. So
Yeah.
roll sleight of hand.
There we go. Good roll, finally.
Guard rolled a 2, so yeah, he doesn't see anything you guys have on you. So you see, yeah, it's just the one guard kind of like with his sword out, kind of jutting it towards you guys and says, "Back to your cell, let's go."
Okay.
You guys just go back to your cell.
I don't want to be the only one who's trying to fight these guys.
I mean, Jax will fight with you guys. He doesn't want to be the one to make that decision. He doesn't want to like
Oh my God.
actively decide to break the law.
Uh,
I'm a rule follower, okay?
Yeah.
So
We're gonna be like,
you guys go back to your cell.
I guess.
And Hans plays along and rolls his eyes and sighs. You guys go back to your cell, and the guard kind of like looks over the lock and says, how'd this get open? And then he like relocks it with the keys that are hung up at the end of the hallway. He watches you guys for a while before departing.
Did he take the keys with him?
They're still hung up at the end of the hallway.
How long is this hallway?
Um,
Is it long enough that I won't be able to reach the keys at all?
no, it's like a very long hallway.
Alright.
is there a dog in this prison?
No, there is not a dog in this
Gonna
prison.
Pirates of the Caribbean this?
Well, what do we do now?
You see Hans is just crossing his arms like, you guys are fucking idiots. And then
Hey, man.
he goes forward and starts to crouch and gets his thieves' tools out again.
Yep. It's all part of my plan. It's all coming together.
Are there any other prisoners in this prison?
It's sparsely filled. There's one like kind of adjacent, like diagonally across from where you guys, just a single guy like asleep in the cell.
Is this like a white collar prison, or is there like
No.
murderers and thieves here?
This is a medieval prison, man.
Roll a perception check.
Ooh. Yeah, Jax doesn't know anything about ruffians.
Yeah, you just see a sleeping guy across the hall.
Okay. I think starting a riot is a bad idea. But what Jax's thought was that as soon as Hans gets the door open, he's gonna run and take the keys and let all the prisoners out. They can't
Probably
catch
s-
everyone.
Probably still could.
Yeah, but Jax doesn't necessarily want to do that. he doesn't want to let like murderers out onto the street. He'll let white collar crimes go, but he doesn't want any more people to die because there's criminals. He doesn't want that blood on his hands.
So Hans unlocks the door and it swings open. He kind of like looks to all of you and says, "If you're not getting out of here, then don't. But I'm leaving."
Oh yeah, we'll try again.
So you can go like there's 2 ways. Which way you can go the previous way, or you can go the other way.
Well, I guess we should try the other way, right?
So that this leads out to kind of like the larger main area of the barracks, kind of like where people can like walk in and report stuff. There are several guards in here. None of them have. Oh, everyone rolls stealth. Hans is consistently hidden, but the rest of you just are a noisy bunch as you kind of stumble along with Hans. All the guards look towards you guys and draw their swords.
Is there a window around?
There are a few windows, yeah.
Are they barred?
The bars on them?
Roll perception.
Yo.
No, they are not barred.
Can we just jump out a window?
The closest ones are across the room.
Damn, that sucks.
I thought there were 4 of the guards.
That was back in the locker.
That was the first one. We should have just fought those people.
You guys went to the
Yeah.
main area. So go ahead and roll initiative.
I am not rolling well today.
Okay, so first will be Lou.
Wait.
Did Lou just shrink?
Yeah.
Lou doesn't want to fight a room full of guards. It seems illegal. I don't know what to do.
Conflicting.
And Lou can't use magic either because it's the guards. And they'll be like, he's using magic!
I'm pretty sure if you were trying to like attack the guards, we're already breaking the law anyway.
Right, but there's a difference between trying to escape and assaulting people. Can we go back to that other place with the 4 guards? Alright, Lou is going to use a free action to basically just be like, hey! We're just trying to clear our names. We don't want any trouble. We don't want to be breaking any sort of laws. We just want to clear our names. We've been framed. We've been taken advantage of. All we want to do is get out and clear everything up.
Are you trying to persuade?
Yes.
And then go ahead and roll persuasion.
Okay.
Wow.
Really, really well tonight.
You see the guards kind of, they're still weapons out, but they kind of relax in posture a little bit and says, "Back to your cell, prisoner. We'll let you off this once, but back to your
Sweet.
cell."
We get another crack at this.
Well, I guess let's go back to our cells.
Oh darn, let's go back.
Like, well, so we want to speak with a lawyer or
You
to
just see
somebody.
The guard continues to just say, "Back to your cell."
All right.
You guys are just going back to your cell again.
I guess so.
I mean, you guys don't have to, but Lou's going to.
Han's not gonna do that.
Oh.
Hans, come on.
So that's your turn, Lou.
Well, at very least, if Hans is not looking like I'm gonna hold an action.
So you just used your action to persuade.
Oh. Gonna hold a bonus action? Okay.
I don't think you can do that.
Alright, well then I guess Lou's gonna kinda start sauntering back towards the cell. But keeping an eye on everybody here.
So next would be this guard, who just approaches you guys to try to corner you. This guy's gonna come out. Oh. No, he's stuck.
Ah, nice.
This guy will come out from his desk to approach you guys. He is going to take aim with a crossbow. He's not
Like,
shooting,
is he
he's just taking aim.
Oh, okay. I was like, is he firing at us or is he? Hans is about to do something stupid, I think.
Hans is going to... He hears what Lou says. He's going to make a break for it. He's going to use his bonus action to dodge. Head for the exit. That'll be his turn.
And now all the human soldiers just obliterate him.
Yeah, they see him and they yell "Stop!" and they take out their crossbows. 2. He misses. This guy's going to dodge. He's going to take a shot as well. Ooh, it's not 20.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Hans takes 10 damage.
Maybe Hans has learned his lesson now.
This guy sees Hans running. And he also sees the amount of guards between him and the exit, so he's going to actually approach you guys. And he points a sword at you, Jax, and yells at you, "Don't move!" That'll be his turn. This guy's going to take a swing at Jax, or Hans. Lands for 20. He takes another 10 damage, or 7 damage.
Kidding me?
Guess Hans is dying tonight.
No! Spent so much money to find him.
Who's this we?
Next is Ophelia.
I want to do Thunder Wave at the group of guards on my left.
On your left. Okay.
Isn't that still gonna hit me?
No, like the 4 on my left, essentially. On my left.
On your, so
Yeah.
these guys?
Yeah.
What's
these
the
guys.
radius?
15 feet.
Yeah, that would hit it.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Do you want to move into that
I
range?
was gonna say you could move. You could move
Yeah.
close enough.
Yeah.
I'll move in that range, and then I can use it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Why does my character look hideous?
They have a lack of selection of minis.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Now I'm gonna use it.
so it's a Constitution save.
Mhm.
What's the save?
15.
Solid damage.
So only one makes the save.
Oh.
This guy makes the save.
We're definitely gonna have to get out of this city.
Good thing we didn't buy a house.
Yeah,
We went-
Jack's house just got burned down.
I was gonna say
so-
we went negative on real estate. Although if we flee the city, Lou, you're gonna lose all that money you put in the bank.
That's fine.
Okay, so is that your turn?
Yeah.
So next is Jax.
Jax is gonna use a free action and talk to the guard that told him to freeze, and say,
Okay, if it's a free action, that's pretty short.
yeah, he's just gonna say, does this have to escalate any farther?
Okay. And the guard says, if you don't get back to your cell, if all of you don't get back to your cell, it's going to.
Jax, realizing that Hans is probably not gonna comply, is gonna pull out his sensor and attack the guard that's right in front of him. Hey, okay, syntax error. Maybe I did. Oh, does it not like the fact that there's an apostrophe in the name of the weapon?
Maybe.
Nope. Oh no. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. Fixed it. Dang.
Yeah, that hits. He takes 8 damage as you bludgeon him.
Doesn't he take 11?
What do you?
Yeah, I do an extra 1d8 radiant damage when I hit with an attack. With the
Oh,
magic
8 plus.
foil.
Okay, bludgeoning plus radiant. Gotcha.
Oh, and I have multi-attack. I'm an idiot. I'll attack him again.
Yeah, go ahead and attack again. Oh boy.
Multi-attack's
Oh, that
the
doesn't hit though. So you swing once and you hit him like really hard with it, and it like dents what little armor he's wearing, and you hear like a loud crunching as metal like folds in on itself, and you just go to swing again, and you see like this guard kind of crumbling like almost to his knees, and you like maybe feel a little bad, and the swing kind of like gets air. Is that your turn?
Yep.
This guy is going to take a swing at Hans.
Hans is gonna die.
Hans is gonna die.
This was his plan all along. He brings him back just to kill him. Alright,
Oh,
we have
wow.
a bard that can probably save him, right?
These guards are rolling well. You see as Hans is like dashing for the door, that guard just thrusts his spear that he has forward and nicks Hans, taking another 8 damage.
Is he still up?
Yes.
Oh boy.
This guy is gonna go block the door.
Smart.
That'll be his turn. This guy is gonna go for Ophelia. What's your? Oh, it doesn't hit. He thrusts his spear forward, but the shockwave is enough to like he's still frazzled and misses his swing. It's his turn. As for this guy, he's gonna take another swing at Ophelia. Okay, so he swings and it also catches air. This guy's gonna come over here. This guy is going to take aim with his crossbow and misses. The bolt just flies across the room, not hitting anyone. This guy. I'm going to attack Ophelia. That definitely hits. He swings his sword. The sword gets you across the gut, and you take 3 piercing damage.
Is that all you got?
And now it's back to Lou.
Everybody stop! How's Hans looking?
Pretty hurt.
But he's the guy in the middle here, right? his sword?
He is this guy.
Ah, how did you do that?
GM can do that only.
Okay. What would you guys think? And I don't know if this is mitigating too much, but what if I cast that?
Cast a magic missile.
I mean, what if I were to cast Persuasion on Hans to give up his arms?
I'm going to rule that you guys can't
Suggestion.
discuss this as a
Okay.
party, unless you want to use your action to like yell out and ask.
Alright, here is what... Alright, after all sorts of dithering, Lou decides to cast Sleep on everybody surrounding Ophelia. So there's 4. Actually, he's gonna cast Sleep as a level 3.
So that's a total of 25.
Yes, that wasn't a very high roll, was it?
Yeah.
Jesus, that was nothing.
Okay, total 25.
Yeah.
So you can currently. Well, who do you target?
This front guy, the one closest to me.
This guy?
Yeah.
You can put him to sleep. You have 3 points left over.
This guy, Sleepy.
It's not enough points to put him to sleep.
And Lou does that as if playing a lullaby.
Okay, gotcha.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, please.
Is that your turn?
And as I guess we're already fighting in the prison, so we're gonna cast Healing Word as a level 2 to Hans. Hey, actually though, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely in range. So how much does he heal for?
8. My one of his stab wounds heals up.
Just 1. Okay. So is that your turn?
I guess so.
Okay.
And then Lou's basically gonna be like with the attitude of like, everybody stop hurting everybody. Like clearly not trying to aggress against the guard.
This guy's gonna come over here. Attack Jax. He walks forward and thrusts his spear, and you are able to effortlessly get out of the way.
Sweet.
He's gonna come block the door as well.
Double blocking of doors.
Exactly. This guy is gonna take out his crossbow, aim for Jax. Yeah, he just hits you
Okay.
for 2 damage.
Okay, that's nothing.
The bolt hits you and kind of sticks in your armor, but like only like maybe the tiniest of the tip actually like sinks into your flesh. And back to Hans. He's going to take the dodge bonus action once more. And run over here.
Oh, so he started this fight, and now he's pawning it off on us, huh?
You guys went back to the cell, and then wanted to go back to the cell again.
Yeah, we didn't ask to be broken out of jail.
If we didn't, you're not wrong.
I just wanted to get cleared by the lawyers.
So that'll be his turn. Some combat. Hit Jax. Definitely misses as he thrusts his weapon at you, but your armor takes the full hit. No damage. This guy. He's going to shoot his crossbow at Ophelia.
Ooh, big roll.
Misses. Just sails across the room, clattering into a wall. This guy's going to hit Jax.
Gonna try.
Ooh, nat 20.
He's gonna try. Oh no.
He swings his sword and it digs across your armored chest, and you take 5 damage.
Okay.
This guy's going to attack Hans. Definitely hits. Taking 2 damage. Back to Ophelia.
Digging the flute.
Yeah, I like this music.
What guys are asleep?
The guy right behind you, laying on the ground.
Oh,
Don't
great.
touch him.
Who's this person in red in front of me?
This guy?
Yeah.
That's Hans.
Is he within 15 feet of me?
No, he is 21 feet away.
Okay, great. I'm gonna do Thunderwave again on the people around me.
So where do you want that? Because
The 2 guys right next to me. Well, I guess the 3 guys right next to me.
you went out like this?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's borderline.
Yeah, almost gets him, not quite.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll damage. Ooh, they both fail.
Nice.
They both take 10 damage. And as you do that, the second time, you hear the guards start to clamor to one another, "It's a caster! It's a caster!"
Oh.
And is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, back to Jax.
Alright, I'll just attack the same guy that I attacked last time then.
You can swing, you attack twice, right?
Oh yeah. Did the first one miss?
It does, yeah. You swing and it just catches air.
Oh my gosh.
You swing twice and the guard is just able to move out of the way both times, just barely. Sweating as this intimidating mercenary is like swinging this magical item at him, but he is just able to move out of the way fast enough.
Man, I guess I'm done. Oh, what a waste.
This guy is going to attack Ophelia. Okay, he swings a sword and he manages to land a hit on you. You take 4 damage. This guy is going to pull out his crossbow, aim for Han. And misses. These guys cannot aim. This guy is going to swing on Ophelia. Misses. You managed to dodge out of the way.
Yes.
Then this guy right next to you is going to attack you. So he just manages to hit you. You try to like dodge out of the way, but he just gets a nick on you as you take 5 damage. This guy is going to attempt to grapple you, Lou.
Oh.
He rolled a 17, so you can roll either athletics or acrobatics against him.
Let's go with...
Okay, he does manage to grab you. You are restrained by him.
No! Stop it! I want my lawyer!
As he's like wrestling to like keep you like restrained, he's like, "Get back to yourself. We might get you one later."
You.
Lou with a surprising obsession for due process.
This guy's going to attack Hans. Definitely hits. And Hans takes 6 damage. So you see his sword cut across his gut. Hans is not looking great.
This is how tall Lou is.
That guy's asleep, so it's back to Lou.
Lou is going to be squirming and stuff and cast suggestion on the guard grappling him to... So let me go and tell everybody to drop their weapons.
So one thing I overlooked back during the Medusa fight is that it has to be reasonable.
Yeah.
And so telling everyone to drop their weapons in a combat scenario.
I mean, the guard can shout, drop your weapons. I don't know if the other guards are gonna listen to this guy.
Right, I'm just saying that,
Yeah.
like, in the future, just be aware of that. They might not
Yeah.
follow your command exactly to Aura. But he does fail. He does let you go and kind of turns to everyone and says, "Hey, maybe we should drop our weapons. I don't know. These guys seem pretty tough." Is that your turn?
And Lou's just gonna kind of step back down here.
Go
Actually,
ahead
not down there. Over here.
Finally, I should do this correctly. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Yay.
I think that means you're okay.
Bonus action heal Hans again. This is level 1 healing word for 5 points.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
This guy is going to turn around and be like, "Hey, go over here." He's going to try to grapple you too.
Wait, can I take an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, you can. Oh, that definitely hits.
Yeah.
For 6 damage. So he's going to roll a strength check. He rolled a 9. If you want to roll acrobatics or athletics, Lou.
Everyone's solution to Lou is to not like kill him or anything. It's just to hold him in one
He's
place.
the only one like not attacking you.
Put someone to sleep.
All right, so yeah,
Yeah.
he reaches out for you, but you are able to, because you're so much smaller than him, able to like easily duck his arms, and yells at everyone else, "They're casters! Get them! Hold them down!"
Sweet, I'm fine.
So I like to imagine that everybody sees Lou as kind of like a puppy. Just be like, "Oh, okay, fine, yeah, sure, little guy."
Can't actually hurt me.
This guy's gonna take out his crossbow.
Can't hit Lou. He's a little guy.
He's gonna aim across the room for Lou.
You
Oh.
can't handle it.
Ooh, that hits.
He hit the little guy.
For 2 damage. The bolt soars across the room and nicks you a little bit.
Ow. It's not nice.
This guy is going to shoot his crossbow at Jax. Totally misses.
Delicious.
It just soars across there. Nothing happens. Hans.
Get him, Hans. Do something.
He's going to take out his short sword and start attacking this guy. Definitely hits. Takes 12 damage. And that's his turn. He can't easily hide in here. This guy is going to take an attack against Jax. And misses. This guy is going to aim across the room for Lou. Misses. Bolt just soars through the air. This guy will attack Jack. Misses.
I think we can take these guards.
Seems the guards aren't super confident. This guy will attack Hans. Manages to hit Hans though.
They only hit Hans.
For Hans takes 3 damage. And it's back to Ophelia.
Okay, so I want to produce flame, and like one hand faces the guy on my left, and one hand faces the guy on my right.
I think it's single target.
Damn. Okay, the guy on my right.
His clothes get scorched and burnt as he tries to pat it out as you withdraw your hand from him. And it's back to Jax.
All right, I'm gonna keep attacking this guy.
Okay.